went straight back out there buying drugs. Eventually, I had nowhere to go. I was on the streets of Florida, out there homeless, in that cold, cold place.
Welcome to the Bluff City, Memphis, a southern community in the heart of the Bible Belt, plagued with racial division and some of the highest crime rates in the country. My name is David Vincent. The chaos and dysfunction of this city overwhelmed me as a child. Unable to overcome these challenges, I was consumed by violence, drugs, and crime. Later, after over 30 arrests and 18 felony charges, I was on my way to prison. However, God had different plans for me.
I lift up Maria Mack. God, I pray that you use her story, her warrior story that we're gonna be filming. God, I pray that you use it in a mighty way. We are a faith-based recovery program that works with men and women coming out of prison, jail, homeless, drug addicts. Mind of a hustler, heart of a king. So let's get it. We're on our way to the women's ministry, the women's thrift store, where Maria Mack, a recent Warrior Center for Women graduate, currently works. We're gonna be picking her up and taking her to a professional sound studio at Babylon Sound in Memphis, Tennessee. And we'll be recording her testimony called A Warrior Story. The women there, they have a devotional before the thrift store even opens, and catch a little prayer and get Maria.
Relapse prevention is going to be 3 things that we're going to talk about today. You have to be involved in the recovery process. We're going to deal with honesty, open-mindedness, and willingness. So you guys help me out. What is honesty? Give me a couple things.
Admitting that you were drunk.
Okay, admitting.
Being real with yourself.
True. We start going back to the old man. So throughout the course of the day, you navigating from the new you and the old you. They both live with you. You ain't got to tell me because they live with me. The old me saying, why I got to line my shoes up. The new me saying, man, you need to be honest. You know you need to be here. They're going to put you out if you get stupid. The old man say, well, I'm just here because the court ordered me here. The new man say, you were sick before the police caught you.
This is the Warrior Center thrift store where Maria Mack works. So we're gonna go in and check this out.
Let the grace of your presence empower me to choose your ways over the easy outs every single time. This is part of our ministry. This is our thrift store. It's to teach us to have integrity, to be able to go back out into the outside world and work. The customers are such blessings. They really are. So let's honor God in doing what needs to be done. Our focus is to be able to serve them.
So this is the thrift store.
Okay, my name is Susan. I'm a graduate from the Warriors program. I get to work with the girls as they are coming through the program and learning to work with integrity and how to get back in the atmosphere of the world. I get to lead and guide these beautiful women every day, how to live and honor God in our walks in everything that we do. Matter of fact, I just allowed Maria to start carrying a backpack again because that's usually when she ran.
Yes, red shoes and backpack.
What's the story behind the red shoes?
They started realizing that if I pick up that backpack or had on some Nikes, some shoes,
She would just leave.
I'm just
She
gone.
went walking. You're probably the reason we don't allow backpacks in the store anymore.
Probably so. At 10 o'clock, we stand right here and we greet the customers as they come in, which is, I love doing that. And, you know, let them know they're welcome here. We're grateful that they're here and grateful for their donations that they bring in. I work up here with Susan. I have to do the board here, which I really enjoy. We have the men's area over here. On this side over here is Sassy Closet. Or like name brand clothes for ladies and stuff. We got a few of the Warrior ladies working right now, putting clothes and stuff out. We put donations out. In the back, they sort. On the other side, they sort through the donations that come in, which we really appreciate. Women like me that didn't have money to pay for a bed, pay to be here, they're paying our way. They're helping us to pay our way through this center. This is the furniture area. It's very decorated. It's always beautiful here. I just feel the warmth in this area right here.
Look at that shoe rack.
I know. Let me
When
show
did
you
y'all get
this.
that?
It's around spinning. Check it out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at that. Dripping.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to get me some shoes.
Yeah, all these are donations. And so this is my friend Heather right here. So she's known me since I first got here.
I'm Heather. I'm the sort room manager. I've known Maria for 4 years. We're roommates right now. She's my best friend. She's a great artist. I like to watch her. I lay in the bedroom and take photographs of her pictures from the time she starts and gets through the middle of it, and then at the end.
Hi folks, my name is Chris Garrett. I'm Director of Development here. Today has been an exceptional day. We had the privilege and honor of ARS Rescue Rooter Company that's over off of Poplar. They came out for a tour about 4 months ago. Company-wide, they wanted to do something with their employees, a community outreach. And they said they were looking forward to doing something in October, and here we are, October. They came out, brought employees out, they brought holiday ham, different assorted sandwiches out. They are very, very interested in the Warrior Center, what we have to offer, and we couldn't be more appreciative for everything that they've done for us.
We're gonna go in here and talk to Angelina, the executive director, and Maria's gonna show us some of her artwork before we head on out to the studio.
Thank you for calling the Warrior Center for Women. This bag may help you. We actually have 2 more centers. We have one in Bolivar and one in Arkansas. So let me give you our intake number.
This is the Warrior Center for Women in Olive Branch. As you can see, we have the computers right here. This is where we go. We come, we rank up, we study at E1 to E9. When you get to E9, you graduate from here. This is our Mission Chapel first area. I did this painting right here of Jesus. While I'm painting, I'm praying, and it's just God was just flowing at me. It used to be a bunk bed and a bunk bed right here. She's finna run. She's in her addiction. She just want to go back out. I left from that bench and walked on down the street, went all the way down there, walked up to the gas station, long walk. I did not care.
Hey, my name is Angelina McLean. I'm the executive director here at the Warrior Center for Women. I met Maria a little over 5 years ago. Through the course of me knowing Maria, she has grown so much. When she first came in, she was so angry and so bitter. She had her running shoes on, most definitely. I can't tell you how many times she's been in and out of here, but even through all her struggles, God was still not done with her. She continues to grow, and her growth is absolutely beautiful, and I think her artwork is an expression of that growth. There is no doubt in my mind that your mom's prayers is the reason why you're here, and God's hand is so over your life that everybody can see it. Everybody that you come in contact with loves you, and they want to help you, and they're drawn to you, and that's all God right there. That's His grace and His mercy.
I love you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's got big plans for you.
Just been out here checking out things at the women's ministry, and I had no idea they have chickens here. I mean, it's like, I feel like I'm in Honduras right now.
I love the blue around it, how it makes the black pop and the chain, even the detailing of the necklaces.
It's got like a to it.
God, what a sweetheart. Maria? Is that right? Maria Mack?
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Maria. I'm glad my music found you in a perfect timing. I've always believed that music meets people exactly where they are. And I hope this did this for you. It's the messages like this that make me honored to continue to do music. Thank you again, Miss Maria.
This rock came out of a valley in Israel.
called the Valley of Elon, a little place where David took out a giant. So King David is a young man. They think he's about 13 or 14 years old. Dad runs him to do an errand down to the front lines. He sees everybody kind of shook up, and they're looking out, and there's a giant out there in the valley. His name Goliath, and he's out there talking trash. Your God ain't nothing. Y'all are a bunch of sissies. Tell you what, won't somebody come out here and let's prove who's God's bigger? And when David walked out there, he saw this and he was embarrassed. He said, I'm a sheep herder. Once I had to kill a lion. Once I had to kill a bear. I'm finna take him on with a slingshot. So he goes down there, gets him 5 smooth stones, puts it in his pouch, and starts running out there to this giant. And this giant's just laughing. Said, you gonna come at me like a dog? David took that little slingshot thing again and let it go. That stone sunk right in the middle of his head. He failed. David ran, grabbed his own sword, cut his head off, ran out there on the field and said, y'all wanna talk some trash now?
Alright, so after finally getting the studio set up, we're about ready to start rolling. We're gonna give Maria's testimony. Alright, so.
What's up? Coming to life, right?
Yes, it is. Very nervous.
Is that the,
I'm excited.
don't be nervous, it's gonna be fun. All you gotta do is talk. He's gonna show you everything before he shows it to anybody else.
Okay.
Now we still see some of that background.
So what do you have your,
So we need to take this and move it over towards the door.
all right, now the GoPro's not picking nothing up.
Where did that light come from?
We need one light behind her that's shooting up behind her,
Have it already
a
set
rim light that's gonna be back there that's out of the way. We won't be able to see it.
I'm ready, whenever you're ready.
Any final thoughts before you begin your testimony?
Yeah, the camera on my face.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
When I ask a question, when you answer it, do it in a positive statement. We just pray that this recording, this warrior story of Maria's, Lord, it'll point to you and your goodness, and her life does that. Maria Mack, audio sync.
Hello, my name is Maria Mack, and this is my warrior story. Had a beautiful childhood, played with everyone, went to school.
Maria Mack in the studio. She's doing her war story right now. Check this out.
Tell me a little bit about, you had mentioned before when we talked earlier about you knowing that God was there. In the church, I knew that
They just shipped me off like I was nothing. That's when I became cold-hearted and bitter because my own blood didn't want me around no more. Went straight back out there buying drugs. Eventually, I had nowhere to go. I was on the streets of Florida, out there homeless, in that cold, cold place, asking people for money, saying, hey, I need money to get this, and that. I wasn't using it to get no room. I wasn't using it to get no food. I was using it to get drugs. That's how bad off I was. And I get the drugs and I go sleep somewhere.
If you're ready to embark on a life-changing journey, take the first step towards renewal. Reach out to the Warrior Center today and unlock the warrior within you. Because every story of redemption starts with a choice to heal, to overcome, and to rise.